Hi, my name's Kathy. I work for the Hamilton East Public Library, and I'm also a master gardener in Hamilton County. I'm here today to talk to you about why size matters. So often when we're planting things in our yard, we think most basic questions: do we want a bush, or do we want some flowers or a tree? And then we think about what color they are and whether it's on sale at the nursery. But one of the important questions we often kind of like avoid is what size is that plant going to actually grow to be? And when you buy something, like here's a little tag for a maple tree. When we buy something, we often read the back and we're kind of like, oh, that's good. And then sometimes we ignore it when we actually walk into our yard and decide where to plant it. Also, sometimes the backs of these are a little bit deceiving. This maple tree tag tells me what the average height and width is. When I actually look this plant up on a website such as the Missouri Botanical Gardens or on the Arbor Day Foundation, it gives you the complete range of size for that plant, which might often be a little bit different from what you see here. So this cute little pine tree, which is planted right next to this house, it looks really cute here right now, doesn't it? But this pine tree is actually going to grow to be about 60 feet tall and anywhere from 20 to 40 feet wide. So you can see why the placement of this pine tree here is really not a good idea. So people often make a mistake with this, and then later on they find that the tree that they've been growing for 10 years is now encroaching upon their house or dropping all of its leaves in the gutters. So you really want to think about that when you first plant something. That might leave awkward holes in your landscaping, so you might want to put it where you really ultimately want it, and then put other short-lived things around that area. So I'm going to show you another example of how to make sure you have plenty of space around what you're planting. So here is an example of a tree that was given plenty of room to grow. You can see it's got a lot of area around it, and it has the potential to grow up to be that tall. So remember, when you're planting a plant, whether it's a flower or a tree, always make sure that you have enough room for it to grow to its true potential. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening.